Hi, Just Lead. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. And guess what? This week, we're going through the week, and then next week we don't come to program or school on Monday. So we have a day off on Monday. And on Saturday, we are going to Kentucky Splash, and we are taking all the families that want to go. However, if your family goes, if you are going, you have to have an adult with you. You cannot come by yourself. So that's one part that you have to do. And then the other part is mom and dad have to drive, and they also have to bring their own food or buy food in the park. So that'll be a lot of fun, and I'm letting your folks know about it as I get information. But go home and tell your folks, hey, let's go to Kentucky Splash on Saturday. Let's go have some fun at With Just Lead. And we're going to have an amazing weekend. All right, guys. Before I get started, we have a birthday to announce. Mr. Jeremiah Hawkins. Friday was his birthday. He wasn't there, so we are going to celebrate today. Everybody say, happy birthday, Jeremiah, when you see him. And help him celebrate his special day, even though we're celebrating it late. Okay, now, shall we get started? I want us, we've been talking about creation, right? And we've been talking about how God created everything. Well, now we're going to the next part of the story. So, we know that day 1, God created light. Day 2, water and skies. Day 3, grass and flowers and trees. Day 4, sun and moon and stars. Day 5, birds and fish. Day 6, animals and man. He made Adam. And then day 7, God rested. God took a minute to just relax. Well, we know that God created Adam, and we haven't really talked much about it. But after that, God made a woman. He made a woman to be a friend for Adam. He said, I think Adam needs a friend. So he created a woman, and her name was Eve. Now today, we're talking about what happened with Adam and Eve, because something that changed the world happened with Adam and Eve. So we're talking about that today, and I know it's an exciting story. It's kind of a mix and mad story, but it's also a good story. So we're going to talk about it. But I want to know, what do you think temptation is? That word, temptation, what does that mean? Temptation is when someone or something is trying to get you to do something that is not necessarily in your best interest, but it sounds appealing. So, guys, what is something you've been tempted on before? For me, it's tempting to eat sweets. I love to eat sweets, but if I eat sweets, then I don't stay healthy. There are a lot of people that can have sweets as much as they want. I'm not one of those people. So I have to be careful and not eat sweets, but I'm so tempted. And I have a wonderful husband who buys me candy all the time just to say he loves me. And for me, though, if it's sitting in my kitchen, I want to eat it. That's not necessarily good for me, but I want to do it because it looks so good. Now, temptation also has to do with the devil. The devil, when he tempts us, he is trying to get us to do something that we should not do, that we know is not right, that we know is wrong. Well, we've learned that God made his perfect creation, which included people, and he made it in his own image. He placed these people in the garden in the land of Eden, and he gave them rule over the garden and all the creatures in it. So Adam and Eve lived very happily with one another and with God, and they had a perfect relationship with him. What that means, perfect, means nothing wrong. Now, are any of us perfect? No, absolutely not. We sin every day. We do the wrong thing every day because that's what we are. We're human. But at that point, Adam and Eve had done no wrong. They had a perfect relationship with God. However, God gave them one rule. He said, don't eat from a certain tree. God created people to think, to wonder, and to have choices. So he gave them a choice. He was saying, okay, guys, you have the option to go eat at this tree. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to make you not go to that tree, but I'm telling you that's my rule. Don't go eat out of that tree. Well, Adam and Eve knew their one rule, and they knew that they had the choice to obey or disobey their perfect creator, to trust his way or not. So let's find out what happened. So what you're going to do, I'm going to let you watch a video about what Adam and Eve chose to do. So you're going to watch that video, and then you're going to come back to me. All right, so go ahead and watch the video, then come back to me. All right, guys, I hope that you really enjoyed that video. Adam and Eve, what'd they do? Did they choose to obey God or not? They didn't. They didn't obey God. They sinned. They changed the world that day because they brought sin into it. The first people, Adam and Eve, they chose to sin. And since then, so has every other person that has ever lived. The Bible teaches us that everyone has sinned and no one is perfect. That's in Romans 3:23. All except one person. So listen. We have a great high priest who has gone into heaven, and he is Jesus, the Son of God. That is why we must hold on to what we have said about him. Jesus understands every weakness of ours because he was tempted in every way that we are. But he did not sin. Oh, so who did not sin while he was on this earth? Jesus. So whenever we are in need, we should come bravely before the throne of our merciful God. There we will be treated with undeserved kindness, and we will find help. Hebrews 4, verses 14 through 16. So Jesus came to the world just like we are on the earth, and he lived and was tempted in every way that we're tempted. But guess what? Jesus never sinned. Now you say, okay, well, today I didn't sin because I didn't hurt anybody. I got in line like I was supposed to. I didn't throw food. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. But what did you think about today? There's not one day that goes by that we don't sin. We don't do something that's wrong, or we don't think something that's wrong. But Jesus never did. Jesus never did or thought anything wrong. And that's very hard to do. When the first man was tempted, he decided to sin. When Jesus was tempted, he didn't sin. Jesus did what Adam could not and lived a life that always honored and obeyed God. So when you need help to face your temptations, you go to Jesus because he can help. Jesus came to bring us back to God. He made a way for us to be near God just as Adam and Eve were in the garden. He also made a way for us to live forever with God in a perfect relationship. Jesus healed the brokenness sin caused, but we still have a choice. We can choose to follow Jesus or not to. But when you need help, you call on him because he knows. All right, we're going to stop right there. Let's go to our memory verse. It is the same one from last week, and you should know it by now. So I want to hear you all saying it, okay? 1, 2, 3. God saw everything he had made, and it was very good. Genesis 1:31. Great job. Okay, let's do some singing. All right, this morning we are going to do What a Mighty God We Serve, okay? What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Loving. What a loving God we serve. What a loving God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a loving God we serve. Excellent. All right, can we do the days of creation real fast? All right, let's do the days of creation. Day one, God made light when there was none. Day two, God made water and sky so blue. Day three, God made grass and flowers and trees. Day four, sun and moon and stars galore. Day five, God made birds and fish alive. 6 day, God made animals and man that day. Day 7, day 7. God, he rested in his heaven. Excellent job. Woohoo. All right, guys. Let's do the books of the Bible. Let's do like we did last week. Sing the books of the Old Testament and stop in the middle. Okay, remember we're kind of going through this slowly because we have a lot of people that are new and that don't know this. So we're kind of helping them along. Okay? All right, let's sing it. There are 39 books in the Old Testament. Let us name them. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes. All right, we're going to stop right there. Okay, and remember, my new friends, you will learn these songs. Trust me. You just got to keep singing them and keep learning with us, but you will learn it. Okay, guys, we're not going to do the rules today. I want to tell you, excellent job on your map testing. That was a tough week last week, but you did it, and I'm very proud of you. Once we get our scores back and I see who did their best, we will have our party for those people. But until then, remember, I love you, we love you, and God loves you.